we've been through, people expect us to get married.
To hell with them. Let them find their own happy ending. That's the first time I've seen you actually cry at one of my jokes.
Oh, it's just that we've made such a mess of everything.
We're not the only ones with bad timing.
Jason, what are we going to do?
So how's it going?
Fine.
Phoebe's getting dressed.
Where are you off to this time?
Spain. Thought I'd take some time off to write a book.
Why not? Everyone else is. Inside story stuff?
Fiction, actually. Phoebe taught me a lot.
Do you regret having married her, Leo?
Of course not.
Do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
I look on you as practically a member of my family.
How's your sex life?
You mean, did the earth move?
Actually, I'd like you to be more specific than that.
Shouldn't we be in the locker room for this sort of discussion?
Look, I'm not enjoying the tenor of this conversation either. I wouldn't ask if it weren't important. What are you writing?
Specifics. Thought it might be easier for you if I put it in questionnaire form for you to refer to.
Sometimes I find your dry humor irritating.
Look, did it ever occur to you I might be uncomfortable too? Don't let these clothes fool you. I'm not as sophisticated as I look. Sorry, there's a lot to write.
Oh. It is?
I've been married 3 years.
Are you sure you're not exaggerating?
I'm only working from memory, of course.
It's obviously extremely vivid.
Yes. Do you need more?
No, I'm just fine, thanks.
Okay. Because there's a couple other things I can write, I'm sure. Yeah. Hope that'll help. What would make you ask that, anyhow?
Nothing.
What have you two been talking about?
Phoebe, will you come to Spain with me?
You think I just bounce around from bed to bed?
I think it's about time you grew up.
Oh, really? And how do I do that?
Come with me. Nothing's been lost, Phoebe.
Oh,
Look, everyone has someone from their past they wonder about. All very romantic. But the very notion of romantic love demands them be unrequited. So requited love isn't what it's supposed to be. Things didn't turn out the way you planned. It happens to all of us.
Look, if you're finished playing the old philosopher, aren't you assuming a lot? How can you possibly know that it didn't turn out as planned?
Because there's no way it could. Nothing could have lived up to the expectations you both had.
Did it ever occur to you that we might just be in love with each other?
Oh, come off it! You're not in love. You're in love with the magic of make-believe.
Then why the hell did you leave us alone together?
There's a very good reason for that. Stupidity. And it wasn't until last night that I realized just how stupid I've been. You had me playing a role. The noble husband who steps aside so his wife can find true romantic fulfillment. I mean, what a bullshit thing to do.
I thought it was rather a nice touch myself.
Is that supposed to be funny?
Well, I'm sorry if I'm not up to my usual form. You see, I have this feeling I'm about to see a 14-year-old dream of mine destroyed. I've had it a long time. I've grown quite attached to it.
Yes, well, I'm a reporter. I deal in the here and now. Phoebe, I'm not in love with the way you were 14 years ago. Or 5 years ago. I'm in love with the way you are now. Today. Is it so hard to choose between us?
you're looking at a girl who couldn't even get dates on Saturday nights. A very conventional girl, I might add.
Forget about conventions. Look, Both Jason and I want what is best for you, but we can't decide that for you. Whatever you decide, we'll accept. For once in your life, be selfish.
He's right.
Don't you love me anymore?
Phoebe. Do you remember innocent deception? On paper, everything seemed perfect, but for some reason it just didn't work. The chemistry wasn't there. It should have worked. We wanted it to work, but it just didn't.
So much for happy endings.
Welcome to real life, kid. You take care of her, Leo.
I'll get your things and grab a cab.